Hello there, I'm Aldrahill. Welcome back to Victoria 2. We're playing Germany. Logical positivism. We're killing a bunch of rebels that kind of just exploded out of my country, which I don't appreciate. We've got a bunch of armies in... Ooh. Yeah, we have a bunch of armies on rebel suppression, so we basically don't have to think about it. France is having some issues. Good. Maybe we can invade them instead. I like to invade. Oh, you know what? There is actually dyes there. And sulfur. What? Dyes and sulfur? Get out of here with that. Brilliant. Alright, there's the machine guns. Let's get deep defense systems so we can start to get some of those techs. Ah, Miomo is now following the stream. Thank you very much for that, buddy. Appreciate that. Right, that'll do good. We have 2,000 unemployed people in Prussian. Prussian. Don't know why, considering there is in fact... Oh, it's because it's been sieged. Fair enough. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Italy is destroying them. Look at that, man. Could try and take some French territory. We could take... Nah, it's just French Comte. Pretty lame. Not a lot for me to really grab, to be honest. I like the idea of taking Bosnia first. Poland as well. Just, you know, nabbing that for myself. Okay. Here we go. Rebels are dead. Back to no more of that. Thank you very much. Good God, tariffs are high. Oh God, I'm still on focusing soldiers for so many different places. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now we'll take a look at places that need more factories. Or at the very least need more dudes. Brandenburg. You need more craftsmen. Anywhere I can get, you know, start grinding out machine parts is really what I'm looking for here. Session, yes, craftsmen in session. Rhineland, craftsmen too. The Reichstag Agreement. Russia's called for a conference on the fate of the Ottoman Empire. We should propose an agreement with the Russians to secure our interest in Bosnia. Oh. Oh, you know what? I do have that. I already want that. Yeah. But why is the Ottoman... I don't even know. They've agreed to our proposal. Good. I didn't get anything. Why did I get 3 infamy? No, fuck off. I didn't get anything from that. Victoria 2 Reichstag Agreement. I'm googling it. Bullshit. HFM. No, piss off. I am happy to cheat that way then. 18,540. 18,540. Boom. There we go. Balls to you, mate. It's mine. Can't just give me infamy for no reason. So, how are the wars? See, it's... Oh, you know, it's actually the Great Eastern Crisis. Free the Balkans. Oh. Right. Okay. Could you not free the Balkans, please? Because I just want to take them from you. I don't really want to do a conquest. If I'm forced to have to do an actual annexation on Bosnia, I will be more than happy to cheat the infamy down. Because absolutely no way am I deal with that. Speech in Parliament, stop the move, I can gain consciousness, whatever. It's actually having a bit of a higher consciousness is actually a bit better for certain things. Later on. But it gives me time to get my infamy down at least. That's something. Grinding away. Get in it lower. Yeah. At least a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Ah, just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. Wait forever. It's iTunes tutoring so much my computer. Leave me alone. Just go away. Remind me later. Go away. Thank you. Kaboom! Savory neighborhoods. We just gotta let our infamy go away a little bit. We're importing a lot of fish and our top three most imported goods are tea, fish, and wool. So getting fish and wool would actually be quite good for our economy. We need fish. We could take it from people. Take it from someone. Yeah, it's good. Take it from the fools. Not a lot of people there, though. I want to take it from someone. There we go. Venice. Ooh. Venice is a good state to steal, then, to get me that dank fish and the lumber. Pretty big state. Little bit of iron, little bit of fish. Not bad. Got a lot of canned goods, too. Here are the ringleaders. Making a lot of artillery. Making a lot of the world's artillery. Holy shit, we make a lot of our world's artillery. And a lot of arms, but not anywhere near enough ammunition. Right, let's start grinding up some more troops. We've been focusing on troops on getting population up for so bloody long that we haven't really actually looked at the fact that we can in fact recruit soldiers now. Let's just try and get a bunch of them out there. Bunch of dudes, nice good German guard boys. Let's get 20 guards. 21, I guess. And then I want a lot of artillery as well. I want to really grind this out. Let's go. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm not even really checking to see like how much I've made. A couple NG boys. That's the right stuff right there. And then I want some hussars. Right, 45 units, perfect. Build a couple new armies. You know, we just want to keep growing. I want to never have to rely on mobilization. This is the thing. Did they get Italian Savoia back? They did. They did. Okay. And there's deep defense. Okay. Artillery attack is good, but so is organic chemistry and so is steel railroad. Let's get revolution and counter-revolution. There's a lot of events that are hidden behind that. Egyptian tomb discovered. Prestige and research points. Nice. So 1 year and a bit. Karl Hagenberg, the son of an animal trader, held his first show about exotic peoples in Hamburg. In 1987, he expanded the concept, founding a circus rather than training animals without force. In 1907, it unveiled its open-air zoo at Hamburg, an exemplary zoo of its kind. Hooray, prestige. Beautiful. They are starting to win, unfortunately. In order to intervene, a nation targeted by a war goal needs to have at least friendly to his opinion of us. Bugger. Well, they don't have that, so... You get released. Ah, Bosnia, no! My Bosnia. Alright. Let's get rid of soldiers there. Now, Bohemia, how are we doing for education efficiency? 60% is not terrible at all, my friends. 3% from the literacy bonus. That's good. I think we could probably get some factories in Bohemia. Let's do it. Alright, Bohemia. What's the haps? Oh, we can't. Alright, let's get some craftsmen. There we go. The recruitment has begun! Keep it going. Keep it going. Okay. Archaeological expedition. French nations of France increases. Oh no. Trench systems, 1 defense. At this point, firepower was vastly more powerful than movement, and even the infantry station in the front had to dig in to survive the superior fire of enemy artillery. Soon lines of deep defense filled sections of the front line, bringing a stalemate to the front. These lines were given the name trenches. This application gives you the possibility to build a new fortification type. And machine guns! Special Jordan Gatling was the first of controlled sequential fire. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's start grinding these forts out. I'm talking everywhere. I want them everywhere. The Bosnian stewardship. The Congress has agreed to our demands regarding Bosnia. They place into German control. Excellent. Oh, we got Bosnia. Oh. Ah. Alright. I was just gonna take him, but alright. It's a bit weird, honestly. Can't I annex them? Ah, annex Bosnia. Has to have mass politics. Alright. Or the year is after 1908. Gain 5 infamy. Oh, brilliant. So mass politics. That is 1900. So I can annex them in 20 years. Okay. Then I think we should start justifying on Poland then. Or the Netherlands or something. Just trying to grab a state from somewhere. Like a really spicy state. So we get a lot of people who went there. We could get some of this here. We could try and eat the rest of Denmark. That might not be terrible, but I wouldn't really look at the war score from the UK. So if I took a state from Poland, it would have to basically just be this state. That is a lot of coal and wool. So, and that's a lot of recruitment right there. And cattle. I like cattle. Beef is tasty. Johann Strauss' son was an Austrian composer of light music, particularly dance music and operettas. He composed 500 waltzes, polkas, quadrilles, and other types of dance music, as well as 7 operettas and a ballet. In his lifetime, he was known as the Waltz King, and was largely responsible for the popularity of the waltz in Vienna during the 19th century. Some of Johann Strauss' most famous works include The Blue Danube, Kaiserwalzer, Tales from the Vienna Woods, The Trittstreich Polka, Piccorazzo and Polka. Among his operettas, Die Flandermaus and Die Zigeunerbarren are the most well known. The operetta Die Fledermaus premiered on 5th April 1974 at the theatre and the Wien in Vienna. Part of a regular operetta repertoire ever since. Brilliant. Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm trying to work on my borders a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to expand a little bit into Poland now. The relations are too high. So let's decrease decrease relations. So the problem is, of course, were I to now start to justify on them, it is a max infamy of 11, right? But if it's any more than 6, I go back to the choo-choo train of hell. So maybe we should wait 1 more year. We're still recruiting soldiers after all. Let's take a look also at the people we're recruiting craftsmen for. So these guys, I got Brandenburg, 11% craftsmen, 1% clerks. You want 1% clerks per 4% craftsmen. So really I should be closing 3. So let's change that for clerks. Rhineland, we are on 10% with only 1.3. So that definitely needs more clerks. And in Session, we're on 12% with only 1.2, so definitely clerks. Clerks are really important because although they don't actually produce the goods, they massively. Oh, you're something to make the borders pretty. I thought you were saying, man, your borders are pretty. Clerks, let me explain. If you don't actually know this, clerks are extremely valuable. So in terms of money made, you get pure income, market spendings, workers and capitalist paychecks, current factory budget, and a clerk essentially increases the profitability of a factory. Let me actually go on the wiki to describe this. So they represent the efficiency of the factory they're employed at, and they increase research points gained by the country. They also give me max research points, which is really important. The optimal percentage is 20%, so it's it's actually 1/5, not 1/4. Oh shit! So this would be 5%. Oops. At this level, the increased amount of goods output by the factory by 50% without increasing the input cost. They're therefore essentially building a profitable industry. They're paid more than factory profits than craftsmen, but less than capitalists. So the thing, and they also require 50% literacy. So the thing is, how it works is that, so 20% makes 50%, so 1% would make 2.5%. So for every 1% probably 1% of clerks you have in your factory, you get an additional 2.5% increase of goods output from the factory. So it's pretty good, you know. Look, this small arms factory, it's about 1%, 2%. So output efficiency 117%. So as you can see, the base output efficiency is 117%. So their base output is 4.4, but they have an output efficiency of 117% because they have workers who provide an additional 14% bonus. We have technology that increases it by 3%. And then we also have a throughput. And the throughput again increases efficiency, and this is done by the amount of work the work of the craftsman, the tech, and the infrastructure in the state, as well as 25% bonus from a steel mill and ammunition factory. That's giving me a total output, which how it works is your base output. It says it, yes, times by your throughput and your output. So my base is 100%. Times by, so 100%, it's 276% of 4.4, so 9.13. So this small arms makes, it's got a max output, but annoyingly, it's only producing 4 for some reason. Because they are unable to source the sufficient quantity of machine parts and cement. See that, Chester here? So we lack cement and machine parts. That's important to know. Although we have plenty of machine parts, so it's a bit weird. Don't know why they're not buying it. Why are you buying it? And some... Wow, we need cement. Okay. Alright. For example, we should have a cement factory in Sachsen and in Bohemia. Let's change our government to one that can build factories. For example... Oh, not the National Party, eh? Oh, no. Oh, what? The National Party is protectionism. What? No. Shit. I can never build factories again. Oh, I'm sorry. It literally says it right there. It's protectionism. Oh, I'm blind. Oh, I'm blind. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, state capitalism. There we go. Fucking idiot. All right. So in Bohemia, we should definitely have a cement factory. In here, we should have a cement factory. So currently in Session, we already have max factories. Let's do different places. So we are definitely too low on cement. That's a problem. Cement is extremely useful. Just literally all the time. So let's go to Station. No, we are not making that. So we do make a lot of chairs here. And we also make the majority of our textiles. Weirdly. Could you actually not, please, make a bunch of random fucking textiles here? You're kind of eating up all of my... I'll just buy the tech... I'll just buy them. I'll just buy it. Go away. You can all work somewhere else. Christ's sakes. Watch this. Yeah, look, 25,000 unemployed craftsmen. And then suddenly, they fly everywhere else. Okay, and then we want anywhere else that has a gigantic proportion of coal. So, for example, in Podzoye. But I don't think it's a high enough population to really look at it very much. That's too low. So yeah, in the Rhineland, in Westfalen. Okay, Rhineland and Westfalen. Yes, cement. Good. Let's increase that. And in the Rhineland. Oh, no cement. So that's good. We've just that should probably help out the industry quite a bit. Right, yeah. Rhineland, why are you making clothes? We don't want clothes here. There's no fabric. No, no fabric. We're not having any fabric here, okay? Just stop. Just stop. There we go. Our machine put just went up. Our steel just went up, and we need even more steel. We need so much steel, guys. Not even funny. Still making clippers, but we're actually selling a crap ton of it, so it's fine by me. Let's deselect all and just look at steel. Hide empty states. And every word that makes steel, we're just going to improve. We'll subsidize this factory as well. Because we really do need to just kind of crack out that steel. Concession and stuff. Good stuff. And as the average literacy of our people is increasing, overall people are going to start to, you know, shift into factories, especially as our population starts massively increasing. It looks like we're not going to hit 20 million active pops, but that's okay. Also, we no longer really need to focus on soldiery because we make so many people and we have a massively funded soldier tab, so we are just massively en masse recruiting soldiers. Look at that. Still recruiting soldiers like crazy. We got Bosnia. I'm really pleased by that. Alright, that's it for this episode, guys. Do be sure to leave me a like and a comment in the video. Let me know what you think of the series so far. I was Aldrahill, continue to be, and this has been Victoria 2. Bye.